While we're on the topic of valve guides here, I just want to show something that I've found with aftermarket guides. I've talked about this before, but I guess a picture's worth 1,000 words. This is my bore gauge setting fixture. I have two exhaust valves clamped in this little fixture, and there's two precision ground bars that represent the OD of the stem, and I have the probe of the bore gauge in there, and you know, I've zeroed the gauge. So 0 on the gauge represents the OD of the valve stem. So when you stick the probe in a guide, it'll tell you the clearance. Now these are all B guides that I've rejected over the years from a very reputable manufacturer. And I'll show you, like this guide for instance. I'm at the very top of the guide. I just slid the probe in. As you can see, we have a little over 2 thou clearance. I can hold this correctly here, which is, you know, that's good. But as we slide down the guide, you can see there's a little bit of a hole there, and then it jumps all the way to 4 thousandths just before it comes out of the guide. Now back in the very bottom, we're back to 2 thou. So this is the problem that I found. So that guide, unless you had a bore gauge, you wouldn't know that. Here's another one. Okay, this one starts out at almost 2.5, goes to 3, back to 2.5, and down, I don't know, 4.5 on this one. So this is one of the reasons that I went with the liner system. I can control the quality of the clearance. And anyway, this is typical of what I see. Now the company, of course, gave me credit on all these guides, but I've been hanging on to them for who knows what reason. I guess to show you folks what's wrong with aftermarket parts. Anyway, that's a little demo of what we have to deal with within the aftermarket parts world.